Good morning, second graders. Today is Friday, May 29th, 2020. Hope everybody is doing well, staying safe and healthy, staying active, getting a lot of brain breaks during our day. Happy Friday. Today is Free Choice Friday, so I did want to come on and just hope you all have a great day, but also just kind of go over some of the Free Choice Friday activities that you can choose from today. So, I'm going to show you my screen and I'll just kind of go over with you some of the activities that you can pick from today. So today, of course, is Friday, May 29th. So make sure that you look at the morning message for today as well. If you see Miss Scully, just check in with her and make sure that there's no other assignments that she wants you to do for today. But if she does have assignments for you, then obviously get those done today as well. And then we will go into our choice board. So for phonics today, actually before every subject, I did leave you a little bit of a reminder just to finish up any assignments that you may not have done yet. So for phonics, check your phonics assignments. Make sure you have completed all of your assignments and have submitted the Google Docs. If you don't know if you are missing any phonics assignments, then just either email me or you can come on office hours and you can ask me, and I'll be happy to look that up for you and tell you which ones you're missing, if you're missing any. So make sure you get your phonics work from this week done before you go onto the choice board. And then the choice board for today, there's only one option. You can choose to do this one if you want to, or if you don't want to, then you can pick from some of the other choices in the other subjects. But for the phonics one today, you can choose to write a letter to Gus and tell him how much you miss seeing him. If you want to do a letter to Gus, then I would recommend that your letter be at least 1 page long. And Gus really likes colors, so if you want to make it colorful, then definitely add some really cool colors to your letter for him. Okay, so that's the phonics choice for today. For reading, again, check your reading assignments. Make sure you have done all of your reading and have submitted the Google Docs. We still are going to do Lexia today for 20 minutes, so make sure you sign on to Lexia at some point today and do 20 minutes of that. And then the reading choice boards we have 3 options. You can grab your favorite book or a new book that you haven't read yet and read underneath a table today. If you have a flashlight, you can also choose to read under a blanket with your flashlight. So kind of making up another kind of like fort kind of thing. If you already have a fort, you can also read it in your fort that you built at home. Or if you, like I said, if you want to read like under a table or read under a blanket, that's an option too. Okay. The second option is find a book of poems to read with a family member, stuffed animal, or pet. Remember, poems are meant to be read aloud. Read with lots of expression. So we have a ton of poems that we've written ourselves for writing the past few weeks. So if you want to read one of those poems to somebody, definitely do that. If you have a book of poems or you have some other poems kind of lying around your house, then feel free to read those to somebody as well. But you have a very big list of poems that you wrote that you can read to other people. So definitely do that. If you want to come on to office hours today and read me one of your poems, read one of your poems to me or Mrs. Amadeo and the rest of your classmates, then you can definitely do that as well. Okay, and then the third option for reading is play a card or board game with a family member. Read the words printed on the game box. Be sure to read the directions before you start. Read game cards and words printed on the board with expression as you play. So that's kind of been a choice that we've had for reading the past couple weeks, so we can continue to have that one as well. We also threw in this social thinking choice activity that you can do. So this one says play a game of emotion charades with a family member. Write down all of the emotions you can think of, both positive and negative, onto slips of paper and take turns acting them out. How many can everyone guess? So if you've never played charades before, it's exactly like what it explains. So it's a game where you are holding a piece of paper that says something and nobody else can see that piece of paper and what it says except for you, and then you are going to do your best to try acting that in this case emotion out, and the other people are going to try and guess what your emotion is. It's very, very challenging if you don't use any words. So if you want to give yourself a challenge, then try not to use any words or try not to make any sounds. Just try and like act it out. But that's another option that you can choose from today. If you want to do that, then definitely do that. And then we'll have our snack and movement break. And then for writing, so again, check your poetry assignments on the Google Classroom and make sure that you have done all of them from this week. So make sure that, again, just make sure that you're handing in all of those poems. And if you missed one, definitely, find out which one you're missing, or again, you can ask me and I can look it up for you. So let's do that first, and then once we have handed in all of our poems, then we can go to the writing choice boards. And there's going to be 2 pages, so there's going to be 4 options to pick from for writing. So the first one is create a treasure map. Hide 3 items of your choosing around your house, then draw a treasure map of your house with X marking the spot of the hidden items. Give your map to a family member and see how many they can find. So that can be kind of cool. It's almost like a hide and go seek game, but with 3 items. And then the second option is pretend as it is your job to plan snack for your family. Write a recipe for the snack you would like to make. Write down the name of your snack. Be sure to include the ingredients. Then write the steps for someone to follow. Bonus, if a grown-up says it's okay, make your recipe. So we had this one for last week as well. But I didn't see a lot of people make a recipe. So if you would like to make a recipe, definitely let me know. I know that somebody, I think it was Aliana, she might have made a recipe for a smoothie, which sounded really, really good. So so I would definitely be interested to see some of the other recipes that you guys come up with. And again, if you make it with a grown-up, if you actually make your recipe, definitely send me a picture or a video of it. I would love to see that. So that's just the second choice. And then the other 2 choices for writing are the third one, ask a grown-up first. Using sidewalk chalk, write kind messages on your sidewalk or patio. I'm sure a lot of people that live around you would love to see those messages on your sidewalk or patio. And then the fourth choice is author's choice. Have a story you want to write? Use your imagination to write your story. Be sure to add specific details, dialogue, and description. Add illustrations too, so you can kind of write your own story. And then we'll have another brain break. For math today, make sure you complete all of your assignments on Think Central first. And then the 2 choice options for math are pick a game from the link below and try it out with your family. Pick one that you have the materials for. Remember that you can substitute materials if you don't have certain things. So this link right here is to all the games that you can choose from. And again, pick one that you might have the materials for. And if you don't have certain materials, remember you can always use things around your house to kind of serve as those materials. Remember, we used paper clips and eraser tops as like our inch measurement objects. So that was one way that we can use other materials to do certain things. So you can do the same thing for these games as well. The third option is flip cards and add to 100. Play with a family member or play by yourself. Each player draws 2 cards and adds them together. They add the sum to their total. Try to be the first to reach 100 without going over. So we've had this one on there for a while too. So if you would like to continue playing that game, then definitely go ahead and do that. And we'll have another brain break, and then our science today there's just one option, so you can choose to do this one if you want. But it's, can you build a bed for your stuffed animal? Get creative. Look for materials like cardboard, Legos, paper, blocks, old boxes, and whatever else you want. So kind of make like your stuffed animal a little bed. I know from a lot of the people that come on to office hours every day, a lot of people have tons of stuffed animals. So see if you can make your stuffed animal a little bed and be inventive with it. And then we'll have our flow break. And then, of course, today we have for specials is music. So make sure you visit Mr. Ottaviano's website for any assignments that he might have for you. And once you do that, then that is the end of our day. And we are cruising into another weekend. This week seemed like it went by really, really fast because we didn't have school on Monday. So I don't know about you, but this week went by super fast. So Anyway, I hope you enjoy all the fun activities that you can choose from for today, and can't wait to see some of the stuff that you guys choose to do, and some of the things that you make or play, or whatever you choose to do. I can't wait to see it. So hopefully you all have a great day, have a great weekend. Hopefully I'll see a lot of you on office hours today from 10 o'clock to 11:30, and just have a really great day and a really great weekend, everybody. Bye.